Oh my goodness, and we can stream and record. So we're going to record this and stream, and I don't know if it's going to work or if it's going to start like freaking out and having an aneurysm and my computer's going to explode and people are going to die. But we're going to try it.
Oh my god. Please don't die.
It's an effective day.
That'd be a tragedy.
Tragedy indeed.
Tragedy.
Tragedy indeed. Think of all of the videos that would never get made. But for those of you who are now watching the video, I am playing with my wonderful fiance and live streaming this game at the same time. Her name is Leah. Say hi, Leah.
Yo.
Leah is not the most experienced League player. I actually taught her to play myself. She learned just for me.
Hey, I've only been playing for 2 years.
So nice for me. And she and I are going to play a normal game together where I'm guessing you want to support me, hun?
Not this one, I guess, because this match has been declined. Ha! Yeah, I'll support you.
Alright, then I'll play the champion of the week, Ashe. Maybe I'll play Ashe. We'll see. We'll see what ADC comes for the game. One of my personal favorites is Ashe, but Twitch is another one. I've been playing Twitch since the game came out, so I might have to be a little twitchy. So I'm gonna call ADC here. And hun, what support do you really want to play? Morgana?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I do like the Morgana with the Ashe pick. That's a solid combination.
All the world.
I feel like we're gonna have a fight between the two people calling mid.
We're gonna go ahead and put all the world on one arrow. And it's gonna be glorious. So I'm not sure how loud the music's gonna be. So I'm gonna drop both of these levels down a little bit, and we're gonna see if that helps. Because last time the music was really overpowering, but I don't want Leah's voice to be underpowering during the broadcast, which puts me in a weird predicament because of how I've got this set up. It's capturing it the same way it captures the music. So, we'll see.
Maybe I want to be underpowered.
Well, I mean, if we want the enemy team to have a chance, our whole team should be underpowered.
The enemy team doesn't have a chance when I'm the support. Come on. Don't be so naive.
Alright, so this will be an interesting game. I'm here with my wonderful guest star. I'm going to play the current champion of the week being Ashe. And as a sneak preview for those of you who watch this video and manage to stick through rather than jump around the video, the next champion of the week is going to be my favorite champ in the game and the position I'm best at, top lane Malphite. Now, he can also jungle, but rock solid indeed. Malphite will be next week's champion, and I can't wait to go ahead and share you some gameplay with you guys and some videos and all of that. I play him an awful lot, and I think you're really going to enjoy some of the stuff I'm able to do with him because it starts to get really fun and interesting when I'm able to be creative. So I'm just going to insta-lock this time, which is rude, but I want to get in the game.
That's it, I'm reporting you, noob.
Go ahead and lock in that beautiful Morgana. So Ashe has several skins for you to choose from. On this account, I actually have 2 different accounts. I'm not going to name my second account because that's my private but worse account. It's like my spare account in case anything were to happen to my main account, because you can have multiple, both of which are pretty high ranking. On this one, I have these 3 bonus skins, which are things I paid real money for because I'm a nerd. And on my other account, I actually have this skin, which is pretty fun. Each of them change how the character's like attacks look and stuff like that. But I'm going to function this as if it's a recording for Ashe, so I will go ahead and give you a walkthrough for the game and I'll list off some of her skills, commentary, stuff like that. So, for Ashe's Q builds up focus by attacking. When activated, the Ranger's focus consumes all the stacks. She needs 5 stacks to consume. If she consumes all of them, which she gains by attacking, her attacks transform into like a flurry of attacks, where instead of shooting 1 arrow, she shoots like 5 at once. They don't do 5 times the damage, but it's more damage than she'd be normally doing, as well as she has highly increased attack speed, which is very useful. Her volley, which is her W skill, is an AoE 9-arrow spread shot. Her E is a hawk shot that she can use to go ahead and kind of find where people are at. And if you look, her R, you might have to pause before it had disappeared, is a giant like arrow missile that can shoot all the way across the map. And the further she shoots it and hits it, because it's a skill shot, she has to aim it, which can get pretty difficult, the longer the stun is going to be. So she can pull off some crazy huge things as an ADC. Particularly unique to her is she's the only ADC... Before I say this, I'm going to think about it. She is one of the... Yeah, I think she's the only ADC in the game right now with an ultimate ability that stuns. Now, Varus has a rooting ultimate AoE ability, but she has a stun, which is different in a couple key ways, although somewhat similar. Her ultimate completely negates movement, attacking, spells, everything that the enemy can do for a period of time, as well as it's global. It can be shot anywhere on the map, which is extremely unique, and most ADCs don't have an ultimate like that, which makes her kind of versatile and adds a nice bit of utility to your team comp, or by utility I mean things that aren't so much damage focused as much as focused on allowing your team to go ahead and have an advantage by either positioning or stopping the enemy team from being able to do damage. So my wonderful, wonderful guest Leah is playing Morgana. As you can see, I'm circling the picture right there.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
And I will do a review on Morgana sometime in the future. I say that with every champion I talk about, because I'm going to review them all someday. All of them. Every last one. And
every day.
Morgana is a boatload of fun, being that she is so annoying sometimes. Like, she will ruin your day by hitting a single skill and ultimately kill a champion with a single skill just by making it so you can't do anything.
I still really want her Ghost Bride Morgana skin. Oh.
It's a very cool skin and very creepy at the same time.
That's why I like it.
So, our team is comprised of Fiora, Xin Zhao, Morgana, Not Connected, and Ashe. And Not Connected is... I forgot, actually. Is it TF?
Yeah, it's Twisted Fate.
Awesome. Twisted Fate, another boss champion. And we're going to have Fiora top, TF mid, Morgana and Ashe in the bottom lane, and Xin Zhao in the jungle. Versus the enemy team's most OP champ in the game, Garen, Annie, Pantheon, Twitch, the other ADC I was going to play, the one I've played forever, and Diana. So, Ashe actually does pretty decent against Twitch, not very good against Diana, Annie, or Pantheon, so, or Garen for that matter. They have a lot of people that are really gonna just ruin my day here unless I get really fed. So we've got to play
I got you.
A very smart game here.
That's what I had to do last game. So
the biggest problem that our team is going to face, just based on the lineup right now, is that we don't have a very tanky front line. Xin Zhao tends to be a damage tank or a bruiser, somebody that tanks a little damage, deals a little damage, isn't really specific into one area. And Project Fiora is very damage orientated normally, unless you play her like me and I play her like a fool and build her with nothing but tank, which is silly but so funny. It's so funny, you have no idea. I don't know if it's a thing, I'm pretty sure it's not, but back to Ashe. So I always start Doran's Blade, Health Potion, Warding Totem. It's a very classic start for ADCs. It's going to be very effective. As you can see, I'm going to start my W because I'll go ahead and use the skill up front so you can go ahead and take a look. And this is what it does. It shoots that nice little volley there. That's going to be useful during the laning phase, which is the phase of the game where we go ahead and we're trying to kill the minions and get our item builds kind of up.
I'm after your booty.
She's after that booty, but we're going to go ahead and try and farm up. And Small Talkin' / Leah is going to be going ahead and doing what I did kind of as Blitzcrank, which is focusing on protecting and setting me up to get kills, while at the same time I'm going to be focusing on last hitting so I can be strong enough to help her later on. And I've noticed that I'm starting to actually lag a little bit, and not because my ping is high. I think it's actually because I'm tapping out my computer's capabilities. To be perfectly frank, I'm actually surprised my computer can do this. The computer I have right now that I'm doing all of this on is actually a $300 computer. And the fact that it's both streaming, recording video, and playing League of Legends at the same time is extremely surprising to me for it being a $300 desktop. I honestly didn't think it was going to be capable of doing this and thought I was going to have to do my streaming on a very virus-heavy computer. So this was quite pleasing to me, but we'll see if the ping gets better. If not, I might stop the stream here because this is going to get really annoying really quickly for me. If there's one thing I get annoyed by while I'm playing League, it's the fact that lagging gets really bad.
Support for days.
Alrighty, so I'm hovering at 72 MS, or yeah, this is pretty laggy. Like, you can't really see it, you don't feel it while watching me, but we're lagging pretty heavy here, so we'll see.
Speak for yourself, mister.
I'm lagging pretty heavy here.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, yeah, this is going to be a problem. What I'm going to end up having to do is just pick between streaming and recording whenever I do this, because I certainly can't go ahead and do both. As well as you guys are missing a lot of things going on, mainly because the screen's going ahead and lagging out. So you're actually not even seeing everything that's going on here. You don't get to see all of my arrows fly. You don't get to see a lot. So that's going to be a problem. As soon as I get the chance, I will go ahead and minimize the game. You're going to see that in the stream, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the stream off. I'll stream another game, but this one will make for a good recording for talking and teaching about Ashe, kind of, this game. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I should have taken this second. That's upsetting.
Darn it, Kevin, how dareth you?
Oh man, you took my CS.
Well, yeah, you said you were going to minimize. I couldn't
not
just,
yet.
like, let it go to waste.
Oh man, and she hits a big line up there. Oh man. Oh man, and we get the first blood there. What a great play by our whole team coming together, even while I'm lagging crazy amounts. We just pull off the absolute heroism that League is designed about. But so as you could see there, I used my volley to kind of slow and take control of the lane, and when I started shooting that funky looking cone of arrows at a single target, that was actually Ashe's focused fire Q. I had been charging up auto attacks for a while. I finally hit that 5 stack point, and I just activated and went for it. I'm going to quick back to base, and I'm going to turn off this this streaming because this is invading. Alright, so without it streaming, the software should calm down, my frames per second should speed up, and everything should get a little cleaner. So the first big item I always go for as Ashe is gonna be the Infinity Edge. It's absolutely crucial for her. It crazy boosts her damage. It boosts every ADC's damage output by a lot. It really allows them to do a ton of work early on in the game.
Gotta get here, I'm
Your is the abbreviation for out of mana, by the way, in League terminology. So the more you know, because knowledge is half the battle. Or knowledge is power, or something like that.
Stupid little
G.I. Joe.
At least you didn't have to face Yasuo Leona bot lane. That was what happened to me.
That's a funny bot lane to fight.
It was so annoying.
Alright, shoot that minion.
Denying me my Q.
There we go, I got most of those. Alright, that's not too bad.
That's what you need.
Alright, so that's going to be another kill for us. That was a huge flash. I used it aggressively there. I could have used it passively to escape, or aggressively sometimes you use it to chase. The enemy team is really at a disadvantage now with 2 deaths in the bot lane. That's going to give us a lot of room to kind of work around. Ashe's passive, if you've noticed, most champions don't hit crit strikes as much as Ashe, and that's because once Ashe hits a champion once, she always critically hits. The thing is, her crits are actually weaker than most champions. They're a much smaller damage bonus, but to be able to hit a crit after hitting once becomes a huge damage bonus for her in the later to mid game, as well as when it gets late game, her crits can actually become more damaging than the regular champions, which hopefully you'll get to see if the enemy team doesn't surrender or we don't lose terribly. Okay, Twitch.
When they surrender.
You want to dance? Let's dance. I will just not try and die.
Yeah, please don't. I'm not there to defend you yet. Well, now I kind of am.
So you can see I'm actively using that volley skill, which is what you should level up first to go ahead and get a significant amount of damage on them. And then whenever Morgana hits her Q, which is a binding skill, I'm going all in to go ahead and try and grab the kill. And oh man, that was very close to us getting another kill on the enemy champion.
Q's for days.
I'm going to be able to hit Twitch again with that. Twitch is taking a lot of unnecessary damage.
Get back here.
I'm almost level 6, which when I hit, we'll be able to go really hard for the kill.
Dang it, a minion got in my way.
Yep. Oh man, Annie's going hard. Never mind, Annie blew her stun on something that didn't matter. Stun being an ability that makes it so you can't move, kind of like what you'd imagine stun would be in real life.
I hate that I can stun him.
Alright, so I've totally got the ability to kill Twitch. I'm going to go for it. As soon as Twitch gets in range, you're going to watch me shoot the big arrow. It's only going to be on screen for a moment, so you got to kind of watch. But it's probably going to just blow his face up, and we're going to get the kill. Ooh, ooh. So that's all we've got. They're going to get away. They're going to get away. We're going to let them get away, because we don't want to overextend because of these ganks. Oh my goodness, and we have a big gank coming in, and we're gonna die here. That's a shame.
I'm gonna die. You get out.
Annie's gonna hit me with a stun. Pantheon's gonna dive. I might go down. Nope, I'm gonna get away. Like Morgana gave away her life so that I could live. Very honorable of her.
Honorable. Well, I mean, what's the AD carry without their support, right?
Never mind, I'm gonna die, but so is Annie. They dove turret really hard.
You should have, like, backed.
TF ulted, Pantheon flashed in and stunned me and was able to kill me. That's one of those things that Pantheon's able to do that just wrecks people.
They just know the threat of bot lane right now. So I mean, that's kind of a compliment.
They do. They know the threat. They know what's coming. And it's going to be a big arrow.
I should probably stop being so cocky. That's going to be my demise.
I know. Alright, so one thing you can do as Ashe is Ashe's Hawkshot is a very long range. She can shoot them pretty darn far. I'll show you an example. Dragon's a huge objective. I'm nowhere near Dragon, you can see. But I can shoot a Hawk to go ahead and give us vision, and then ping my team to go ahead and head over there. And we will be able to grab this Dragon with the enemy team's top laner, no, middle lane just having gone down. I'll be able to help Xin Zhao get this Dragon. And just to be sure we're safe, Ashe can store 2 of those Hawk shots. I'm going to shoot the second one up and get vision of where they might come from. And that's going to be something Ashe can only really do, is shoot those Hawks and give the team that vision they might need.
Jargon.
And that first Dragon's going to increase our damage and ability power by 6%. So overall, a 6% damage increase for just grabbing that, which is pretty substantial when you think about it in terms of numbers and all of that. So that becomes a big advantage for not just us, but every lane in the game we now have an advantage in that they don't. And that's going to be something we want to remember. And I'm going to kill Twitch right there. That's going to be a kill. That arrow I shot was my ultimate. You got to watch me kind of hit him with the volley. He didn't expect me to hit him so hard, and as a result, he immediately kind of just died, and there wasn't much he could do. And that damage bonus was because I got the BF sword, which is the big damage item for the Infinity Edge. And that goes ahead and really spikes Ashe's damage in the early game and gives her the ability to kind of do a little bit of that burst damage that she might not otherwise be able to do. So I'm going to start being stealthy in these bushes here. She can't see me. If Morgana hits her Q, nope, she's not going to hit it. I'm going to stay sitting here watching for the gank. Actually, I'm going to volley and take these minions.
Decide what you want to do, bruh.
Alright, I'm going to be backing up. You should back with me.
It's probably a smart idea.
We're a little overextended right now. I'm going to grab boots, actually, completely before grabbing something else. Boots are going to help me get to lane quicker, move around a little quicker, and overall are just one of the most important items to grab on every champion. You always will grab boots, and I almost always grab them as my second item or before I finish my first item like I did in this game. Since I'm kind of far ahead right now, I don't mind dropping the gold a little early and grabbing the boots right away, because being able to chase Twitch now that I am ahead is going to be huge and help it so that Twitch can't really get away from me. You can also see that Twitch has only gotten 39 minions to my 63, which is almost
double.
No, it's not almost double, but it's a very big gold disparity. I was going to try and put a number on it, but I'd have to do math. And on top of talking, doing math, and trying to play League, we're starting to hit the limit of how many different multitask things I can do as a newer streamer of this game. Or a newer commentator almost, you know. This is very new for me. This is my, well, this will be my second posted video. I was very, very thankful to be able to have a nice guest join me for this fun game. And we're going to shoot that, and we're going to go all in on Annie here. She's not going to be able to... She's not going to be able to get away. We're going to get the kill there. And that was a lot for you to understand. You might need to go back and slow it down. But if you want to break down, what we did was I volleyed to slow them down. Morgana followed that volley up with a binding, which keeps them from moving. And then after she did that, I followed it up with my ultimate, which stuns them. And went ahead and made sure to drop that in. And really dropped Twitch's HP bar.
Why did I do that? Silly
and that
Leah,
put us into pretty good position to be aggressive now, because with only one of them there, they're not in the best of shape anymore. Looks like a big fight broke out top, and now we know their jungler is top. There she is right there. That's going to allow me to have the confidence I need to quick take this turret and for us to take 2 turrets bottom, which is more gold for our entire team.
Hey. Where'd you go?
I have no mana. This is a bad engagement. Pantheon.
Fine.
We've got the slow. We've got to watch out for that Skyfall, Pantheon's ultimate. I have 2 hawk shots, and Twitch was invisible there. So that was a really smart back by us. We were in great danger, actually.
I'm always in great danger.
That fight going south.
I'm a horrible player.
So right now, I do have enough gold for the Infinity Edge, so we're going to be picking that up immediately, and that's going to be a huge damage buff. So, me and Leah, now that we've taken mid lane, are going to roam to middle, because our team could really use the help. And the enemy team has also seen that they need to group up, because they're not winning the laning phase.
Sharing my tournament.
So some of the things Ashe can do is when she gets ahead or when she's got good damage, Ashe does a lot of damage from the back line and is really able to kite her opponents and prevent them from hitting her while she can hit them. And I missed my ultimate ability, which is really going to hurt us. And I'm going to just shoot that volley over the wall, and we're going to get him. Volley can go through walls, as you saw there, and it allowed me to pick up that kill, which was very good. TF is... Oh! Gonna die to Morgana. What a good binding. She shot the binding through the wall to lock him down and save Twisted Fate's life.
I also activated my talisman.
That talisman was a perfect talisman. It increased movement speed, allowed us to get into position quick enough to do what we needed to do. And now I'm going to hawk shot to see where the enemies are at. And you can see Annie's right there, but nobody else is with her in middle. And their red buff is down, so I'm going to ping for Morgana to come with me to here. And we're going to set a pick, which means we're going to just hide in this bush and wait.
Coming up?
We're going to hide in the bush and wait. They're going to get dragon, the enemy's going to try and come, and we're just going to murder them. We're going to murder them.
Murder.
Yes, apparently murder is slurping. Alright.
I'm an awkward turtle, you know this.
So we've got the lineup. There it is. Twitch is in middle. We're going to circle around and try and kill him here. Alrighty. Morgana's going to try and hit that bind. There it is. Oh, man. It was super close to being successful. I hit him with that, and there it is. Twisted Fate blind shot his cards even after Twitch went invisible, which is one of his abilities. And going invisible does not go ahead and make you invincible. It just makes it so you can't be seen. So I'm slowing and focusing the bear here to make it so the bear goes down, because he is Tibbers, and Tibbers is scary. It looks like our top laner's taken a lot of damage, so we need to get top to help her. She's asking for help.
We probably should have been there beforehand.
Yeah, we should have been helping earlier. Garen's sitting there.
Hey,
oh, no.
I need some assistance.
You are getting flanked. You need to be careful. If you can talisman. Ooh, it's not going to be enough. But I'm coming with Xin Zhao. Hopefully it's enough. Alright, I've got Garen slowed.
That's okay. I suppose I needed to buy anyway.
And there's going to be the one kill. We're going to keep moving, see if we can pick up another. I don't think we can. This is risky. Twitch is in here. Too many people. There's too many people all around. I don't have the life steal. I don't have mana, which is how you cast your spells in this game. It's just an overall bad engagement for me. I'm going to stick to these minions, grab some farm, and then I'm going to back to base and spend the gold I have, because I have 1,800 gold, which is a nice amount of money, and should be able to buy me something shiny.
You're all about them shiny things.
All about them shiny. My favorite second item for Ashe is going to be Static Shiv. A lot of people grab Life Steal. I've got boots already, though.
I know, but you said that's what you usually get second was boots. And then you said, what I usually get second is...
Fair enough. Third item, boots. Darn it. I'm face palming on camera right now. Be happy. So, my third item is Static Shiv. It gives Ashe that nice little extra burst from the lightning that it shoots, as well as it goes ahead and really increases her crit chance. And how Ashe is passive, as I was saying earlier, it makes her crit after every hit. But what I didn't mention is the more crit chance you get because of that and it having no effect, the more crit damage you actually do. So, by building a lot of crit chance, Ashe can drastically increase her critical damage and become extremely fatal to the enemy team. And right now, Twitch does not have the armor to deal with me, so I'm just going to be able to walk into him a little bit there and take him out. And then I'm going to move in, shoot the arrow, and we're going to get another kill right there. We're going to grab the triple. That's going to be the quadra. And now I'm going to walk towards Garen, and we're going to make this the penta. And that's going to be the pentakill. I killed every champion in the game, and this is live. This is a good stream. I'm so glad I recorded this to show you the kind of kiting and damage Ashe can do.
Since how. Got him, coach. And the easiest penta in your life.
So I'm going to go in and hit Annie twice, and we're going to get another kill. I'm legendary.
Shit, I'm done.
Do not show or look at what Xin Zhao is typing. Just ignore him. I wish I could blur edit that.
You can probably blur edit.
Yeah, but it's kind
like
of...
you're not
I'm
streaming
really
anymore.
bad. I'm really bad at editing. That's true.
I'll
Now
figure
that this isn't a stream, but... Oh, I do not get very many pentakills. That was a very big deal. Killing all 5 champions like that. Mind blown. Like, you don't get to do that very often. That's kind of like a huge highlight. Huge highlight. Oh my goodness. I am very, very happy right now that I've got that kind of recorded. And we're going to go for a global snipe. And we're going to see if we can hit Pantheon. Oh my goodness. Twitch might get in the way. And...
Nothing.
No, we missed. We whiffed. All of my dreams shattered. But that's okay, because we still have a pentakill. And I still feel pretty awesome.
Double for Leah, the super support.
Double for Leah, the super support. Bravo. So our team right now, we really should be grouping to try and take objectives, but we're kind of just pushing in and grabbing kills. I'm going to go ahead and start warding. I'm going to try and focus my team over towards Baron, the primary objective other than winning the game of pretty much the game. If you get Baron, it gives your team an enormous advantage in the game, an absolutely enormous advantage. So we're going to make our way over there. We're going to take Baron, and that should go ahead and set us up to basically win the game. And then top after, I'm going to communicate there. Help my team know where I really want to go, where we should probably take the game.
Pantheon. Creeping up the backside, we got to get
Pantheon is creeping. I don't know how my ability missed there. I thought for sure that hit.
I was too low, so I backed out.
Oh my goodness, and my team saved my life. Holy cow.
Well, I mean, someone had to. I was gone. I was like, nope, I'm gonna die.
So I'm 13-1-3 right now, which is stupendous. That's a very good score. And you can see right now I'm trying to keep my farm up, so I'm going top lane right now. I could go middle or top. There are a lot of kills to be had mid lane, but I'm pretty confident that my team's going to be able to grab that. I'm going to counter push top and make it so my team, after they kill here, has another lane to kind of move in on. We could either be going for the game at this point or just trying to kind of push in the lanes and grab all 3 inhibitors to give us an advantage in every lane and essentially automatically secure the win. Once you get all 3 inhibs down, the chances of your enemy team winning are pretty slim to none.
The Winions, though.
The Winions, as they're called, when the minions become the Winions. And the minions, you can see, when you get Baron, become purple and stronger. And that works in every lane and with super minions. And super minions are what you get when you kill an inhib, which is this. And as you can see, we got the one in middle. So if we kill the one in top, we'll have super minions, which are very strong, in 2 of the 3 lanes, which will essentially basically cripple the enemy team from being able to keep movement on the map.
We have both towers down on
a big part of this... Wow, we do? A big part of the game is... controlling the enemy's movement so you know where you can and can't go, and then taking advantage of that. And we're going to be able to get this second inhib turret because they all went bottom to defend the other one, and that's going to be a massive advantage for us.
Run. Run, bugaboo.
There we go. I got out. We're okay.
No, you didn't, Diana. And Annie.
Oh, man, I died.
Well, yeah, I told you to back.
Tons of damage
Never
dropped
listen to
on
your
me.
Support.
I'm sorry. You should listen to your supports. My mistake there was, 1, I didn't heal, and 2, I thought I could kill her without ulting. So I held on to my ulti when I shouldn't have. I should have ultied her right away. That would have given me plenty of time to just hit her and kill her without any risk. But I wanted to save it for Annie, and that was my huge mistake. So when you die, you lose Baron buff, or Baron buff wears off after a short period of time. So Baron buff is gone for us, and the enemy inhib has respawned, as you can see now. Those come back after a period of time, just like Baron and Dragon do. Now, every time you get Dragon in a row, you get a different bonus. As you can hear, I'm going to leave this on screen for a minute. The first one is, wow, it disappeared. Attack damage and ability power. The second increases building damage. The third is movement speed. The fourth is minion and monster damage. And the fifth gives you a huge true damage bonus, which is enormous because most damage is either physical or magic damage. Magic for mages, physical for, you know, physical magic dealers, and or physical base spells. A lot of the spells are also magic damage. And when you go ahead and you are able to... Oh man, sorry. This is getting intense. And she's going to get the double, and I'm going to focus Garen.